Hey folks, Tim Newman with Lite Studios, and it's time for another daily assignment. Today's assignment for September 22nd, 2019. Our assignment today is titled Tractors. You might say we're on a transportation roll here. Get it? Sorry. They say the Midwest is the breadbasket of America and that farmers feed the country. It's likely true, but what I do know is farmers couldn't grow all that food without a good, solid tractor. What little boy didn't have a toy tractor growing up and fantasize about driving one? This is the perfect time of year to capture a tractor hard at work. Let's take a look at some sample images. All right. I'll fess up. This tractor is from Europe, but I couldn't resist the color set that was in it. But it's still the same idea, right? A tractor out in a field doing work and the farmer getting ready to operate it. I really love the colors in this picture. I think they just pop against the kind of earth tone scene that we have going on in the background here. I think it works really, really well. And that's why it captured my eye and I had to have it in here. I think it's done really nicely. All right, this is a little more Americana for you. Farmer in his cowboy hat, in his muck boots, ready to go out and work the field. And he's got his trusty tractor behind him. This scene says Middle America to me, and I really like the color set here. The complementary color set between the red International Harvester tractor and the green background works really well here. And I like the shallow depth of field here that has made the mountains more of a subtle backdrop than an actual part of the scene. I think it really sets the subject off in the foreground here. Let's take a look at some of the elements of design that we're thinking about with this assignment. Lines make a lot of sense here. There are a lot of lines in the field, and it's really opportune if you can grab those and work them into the scene. Of course, the shape of the tractor is recognizable, and that's what we're after here. And then last but not least, think about point of view on this, especially when we're looking at this next slide. This next slide is all about point of view. We really have a super nice low-angle point of view here. We are working the fact that there is a great sunset going on in this scene, and we're really working it into the picture in a very nice way. It builds for a really great, dramatic color set, and the point of view on this tractor says this is a powerful machine coming at you, and I think that's pretty cool. In our next sample image, this was put together at a farm science review where all the vendors come in and show off their newest tools. But John Deere put together a really cool display so people could get up there and pretend like they're driving a tractor around. You can just imagine kids climbing all over this thing. I love the green color set here, and that's one of the things that I look for when I'm looking for John Deere tractors, is tractors that fit in with the landscape around it, and they really are a part of the scene and work well. I think this picture does a good job of that. One last picture for you. If you're lucky enough to have a drone, or you can get your hands on a drone, the tractor assignment combined with thinking about lines makes for a really, really strong image that's really clear as to how it's divided up and how the viewer's eyes should be guided through the frame. Let's take a look at some of our format specifications here. Oh, I'm sorry, rules of composition. Hey, it's early in the morning. Rule of thirds, it matters here, and we can definitely work that into these frames and use that as a way to divide up the image that's aesthetically pleasing for the viewer. Point of view matters here. We saw it in a lot of our sample images, either that low angle point of view, the side point of view that brings out the shape of the tractor, or if you're fortunate enough, that top down view that really brings out the lines in the field. And last but not least, try to work some balance in there. It's mostly about subject balance, but certainly some color and tonal balance in there works as well. Now let's take a look at our format specifications. If you're going to submit an image to us for semi-monthly image critique, we'd really like you to export it using the specifications that you see on the screen here, and we'd like you to name it. Taking a look at this example that you see on the bottom of the screen here, and you can see our naming standard is included there as well. If none of this makes any sense to you, please take a look at the Update 01 video, for which there is a link in the description below. Also, next to that link, you'll find the upload URL link, making it real easy for you to send an image to us. Speaking of really cool links, check out that red subscribe button. It's a pretty badass link all in of itself. All right. Get out there and find some tractors tearing it up today and grab some images of those machines hard at work. And remember, while you're out there doing it, learning equals skills, practice equals mastery. We'll see you out there.